welcome back, or if you are new, hi. So I've held this back so long and I have no clue why. So today I will be reviewing your K-pop confessions and unpopular opinions because I got both. But firstly, I just want to say thank you for 400 subs. It means so much to me and I can't wait to show you guys more stuff. Let me know in the comments if you have any confessions or your thoughts on these confessions and opinions, and without further ado, let's go. I don't really find Changbin, Stray Kids, attractive. Changbin's my bias, but beauty is subjective. If we all had the same standards of beauty, life would be boring and everyone would want to look the same way. I say that as if that mentality doesn't already exist today, even though it does. As long as you don't let your thoughts on his physical appearance impact the way you see him as a person, and as long as you don't act immature about your opinion, I think it's okay. You aren't going to think everyone in the world is pretty, though it's kinda sad you don't think Changbin is attractive, because I think he looks quite handsome. No one can change your opinion. So just don't be toxic. I don't get the hype on Red Velvet's B-sides. Not bad at all, but definitely not superior. I totally agree with that. Their B-sides are good, but they just aren't my favorite. It's okay if people do like their B-sides, but Parade is a whole new species. There are quite a few Red Velvet B-sides I don't like that much, but then again, this could be because they've tried a lot of different styles within the discography throughout the years. The more releases, the higher the chances of disliking them get. I think children under 18 shouldn't debut, let alone have the visual position. I don't know what JYP was on when he thought it would be okay to give 16-year-old Jiwoo and 15-year-old Yoona a visual position. Yes, I have a whole video scripted about this and I'm currently editing it. When it's out I'll link it here. But seriously though, where are the child protection laws? There is literally a 12-year-old debuting this year, born 2008. I am honestly so confused as to how Yoona and Jiwoo have done it for so long. I don't like Shu. She just seems kinda fake to me, overdoing the cuteness. I think BBC is pressuring Chu and putting all attention on her. Now, I don't hate Chu at all. I just don't vibe with her. I was actually waiting for one like this to come up, not that it makes me happy to see one person dislike another. If you look around, you'll notice quite a few people that don't vibe with overly emotional or optimistic people, and that's totally okay. You aren't going to vibe with every person in the world, and I'm glad you don't force yourself to like her, and I'm also glad to hear about someone that doesn't just go, UWU, they are so cute, just for the sake of it. I think a lot of K-pop stans will just say that an idol is the best person ever because they want to believe that if they knew the person in real life. I sometimes doubt they could get along with person for 2 minutes straight. I personally love Chu, and she, alongside the other members of LOONA, make me feel happy during my lowest lows. But it's understandable if Chu doesn't have that same effect on you if you think it seems fake. The overdoing the cuteness really surprised me because I've never thought of it that way. She just seems like a natural bubbly person. But that being said, there must be a lot of pressure on her right now to keep up with that personality on camera. So I hope that one day LOONA can stop being so dependent on Chu to gain recognition so that Chu isn't so pressured. I don't actually like BTS music, but I pretend I do because ARMYs attack me a lot. No one asked for my advice, but if these people have the emotional maturity of 5-year-olds, don't engage. You don't need to pretend for people that can't accept differences in music taste, and you don't need to waste your time in trying to get on the good side when they seem like immature armies that probably have nothing better to do. I don't know them though, so I think you should assess the situation for yourself. I want IZ*ONE to disband. I'm a WIZ*ONE, but I'm prepared for this. I'm an XIO. I stand back in 2016, 2017 and it hurt. And TBH, I want them to disband so we can get post IZ*ONE groups. It's a good thing you aren't desperately holding on to IZ*ONE and what you want them to be. I see a lot of fans going crazy whenever the topic of disbandment comes up, and it's not just WIZ*ONEs. I once had an army friend threaten to block me because I brought up enlistment. I think a lot of people are curious as to what's happening with Yena and whether she will join Everglow or not. As an Everglow stan, I can't wait to see what happens. I don't like when fans scream when an idol is talking during a concert. Like, I understand you're excited and all, but you're making it hard for some people that want to hear what the idol is saying. I plugged my ears during a GOT7 concert BC. I was just so irritated by the screaming. I can't say I relate, but I imagine it must be so annoying to be around those people. Please just be a little considerate of people around you, though I don't imagine any concerts happening right now. I used to call Jimin ugly, and I would scribble his face out on posters. That's so mean. It's immature to do things like that, but I can't stop you from scribbling out Jimin's face on merch, seeing as it is your money and it's your choice how you spend it. But at least you don't do it anymore, right? aespa's debut wasn't great at all. No hate, but I didn't like the song, especially the chorus. It wasn't great. Well, I actually liked it, but to be fair, it is a little generic and quite common in the industry, which is why it can also be a little boring and underwhelming. I personally like it, but it's so generic and overused that I can see why some people may find it so boring. When women are in the top, the people just have something to say. Like her, the toxicity is really disgusting. The misogyny and sexism within the K-pop industry is a whole other topic, and something that needs to be addressed. An example I can give here is how male idols can have a cold resting face and be called savage and sexy, whereas women get called disrespectful, rude, and they get cancelled. Their reputation almost destroyed for a period of time because their face rests a certain way. Please make it make sense for me. Blackpink is the best girl group. Like, I'm not being toxic or whatever, but they are. After all, it's just my opinion, but their songs are way too awesome. They got the best songs out of all the other groups, just my opinion. Meh. I've lost quite a bit of respect for them after the blatant racism I've seen them collectively as a group participate and initiate. They are adults and it's not hard to search up things on the internet and to research. I can't be bothered to unstan them because I know I'll be dragged anyways, similar to when I pointed out Blackpink's racism, but a 9-year-old wanted to argue about how it was the stylist's fault, but I don't have much interest in them anyways. Is their content good? Yes, but it means nothing if the company and the members are so lazy not to do a simple web search. Toxic streaming culture makes me not want to stream anymore. No matter how much I stream and buy albums, toxic stans still blame me for my faves not winning anything. Stream culture is very excessive at times. There is no pressure for you to stream. I don't myself. If I do stream, I do it because I'm genuinely interested in listening to this particular release 20 times and nothing more. I don't look out for ads or bot-like behavior because I'm not a bot and I'm just enjoying the music. Personally, I don't like the idea of pressuring myself to stream a music video for views, and I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way. Having these opinions are totally okay because being a fan doesn't consist of streaming and purchasing. Being a fan means that you have respect for the artist and/or the discography. It has nothing to do with how much money you can spare from your wallet to spend on them. Some do think it's great to have merch, which is also okay. It's their money, their choice. not yours, so go away. Your life doesn't center around your faves, and you need to realize that. It's okay to buy merchandise and stream, it really is. But I recommend doing so within certain parameters. Don't mess with your sleep schedule to do this. This is their career, not yours. You are gaining nothing from messing with your health and wallet.